episode 3 of RepYourKasi. You know, I'm chilling today with Austine Creative. And hi, I am Caleb. Is it I am or I'm Caleb?
Hi, I'm Caleb.
Hi, I'm Caleb.
That is sweet though. Too much.
I'm talking with your two dope creatives from my own hometown, Guyana. You know, you guys are gonna come at me for like, you know, always like repping people from the north, but I feel like the north, you guys
That's
need to
where the
understand.
heat is, bro.
You guys
Yeah.
exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sun and shit, right?
Sure.
So you guys don't really need like any form of like introduction in terms of like
I
social
would
media,
actually
right?
like one.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Hi, I'm Caleb, is a producer, photographer, videographer, fashion enthusiast, cool nigga, jiggy nigga. No. Austin's original jiggy nigga.
Bro,
Why am I gonna level someone as a jiggy nigga? That's that nigga. That's that homie, right? Jiggy homie. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's your introduction. Are you cool? Are you happy with it?
And DJ. That's the
And DJ. Oh yeah, DJ. Oh, you said you DJ.
Yeah.
You know I always forget you DJ, bro.
Man's fire.
Yeah. Hey, when you
It's my DJ too, even.
Really?
Trust.
For real?
Yeah.
You guys have like a setup like just.
But
you
like I made. Funny thing is, okay, everyone has been coming at me saying, "What's okay? You look like a rapper, or you look like you make music," and I've never been like on that tip.
Yeah. Do you know that's how Tekashi got discovered?
Because of the tattoos and shit.
Then somebody saw him like he was working somewhere apparently. I don't know, like maybe we like double check this. But then apparently he was like working at some restaurant or something, and then like some dude was like, "Yo, bro, do you rap or something?" And then he's like, "Nah," and then that's how he started
Same
rapping.
challenges with me, bro. So like being a creative, I've been like behind the camera, in front,
Yeah.
So like with music, I made my first song last year in November.
Was it
October? Yeah. Jiggy nigga.
Was that jiggy nigga? Yeah.
Jiggy nigga.
Yeah,
that
why
shit
am I
went
like
ham,
jiggy
bro.
nigga?
Why
Yeah.
am I like talking about the jiggy nigga? That shit went ham. So mine's been performing back home, right? Like
Yeah.
it's been handling gigs, So like it was kind of like simple for me. So like literally just engage in that space of like Phil. That's just like me being the guy that everyone has been like, you know, expecting to like come out.
Yeah.
Type shit, cause like mine's never been handling that shit, never. So like with you, this brew made it simple for me to just like perform and
Just to work, yeah.
Yeah. So like every time we perform, every time it's like doing these things,
Like
there
jump
are always
out.
jobs that shine.
Do you feel like confidence wise in terms of like being able to, because I think like especially like within your space of like creative, it should be like very simple for you to just like jump on. But then is it matter of like when Caleb came through, then you felt like, yo,
Bro, I've been hot.
yeah,
I've been hot. Bro, I've with me, it's just a matter of people catching up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man, I've been hot.
Yeah.
So with this brew, he knows. He knows
Yeah.
I've been hot with
Yeah.
it. He knows I've been handling. So plus we've been bruised before this creative channel.
Yeah.
So once we started like working together, it made everything like make sense, and like it just made everything simple for me to just
Yeah.
you know literally engage. So like
Alright. So what? Okay, I want to talk about like, you know, like beginning, bro, because you know what I mean. We need to tell a story instead of us just like having chats, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to like Caleb. You know what I mean? Where does it begin for you, bro? Where does the spark? You know what I mean? Where do you get to a point where you're like, alright, this is what I want to do. I want to create some shit. I wanna say some things. I wanna produce some things. I want to incite people's emotions, all of these things, bro, that you like share some knowledge. Where do you get to like, I want to start sharing?
The first thought, I won't lie. First thought was really a bit. Right, so Mamzo pulls through with a white. It's
You
white.
speak a little bit louder, bro.
Shoo, me have a soft voice.
Yeah.
Soft voice in the building. Alright, let me go through this, right?
Alright.
So Mamzo comes through, right, with this metal box, right? It's white, and then there's this thing that looks like a TV. It's called a computer. It's like 2001, ain't it? And then she comes through with that shit. She brings it, pose. Alright. They just have to set it up. My dad is up. It's weekend vibes, and then they set it up. I see this thing that says paint. I'm in grade R, right? Yeah. I'm in grade R. I'm like, yo, paint. I love paint.
Where is this? Oh, this is in Guyana.
Yeah,
It's in Guyana.
Yeah, in Guyana.
Were you born in Guyana though? Like?
Yeah, I was born in Guyana.
I don't know. I heard you're a nail spray nigga.
Okay, so wait, I'll explain that part after
okay,
this. Alright, so born in Guyana. Alright, mom's comes through with this white piece of metal hardware, right?
Yeah.
And then there's paint in the shandies. Alright, I play around with it, right? Literally for 30 minutes. My mom's after that was like, hi. I was like, where's the eraser tool, right? Because I painted and shit. I was like, I need to erase.
Yeah.
So she's like, I never saw that piece afterwards. I came out the bathroom, that thing was gone, right?
Yeah.
But like ever since then, it like sparked a thing in me, and from there, right, I had bridge between creativity and technology, and hence the tech flow, right? So tech stands for tech as technology.
Yeah, technology.
Right?
Yeah.
And the flow, and the flow is actually like flow from like hip hop flow, like how you rap and how you move, right?
Yeah. Did you ever rap though?
Yeah. I had.
Were you good?
I was whack. I know. X-Clips. I was X-Clips.
Yeah,
I was X-Clips. Yeah.
But like, personally, I feel like I need to have an episode on like X-Clips, on like because I feel like homie took like, and I always say this, right? Like, especially in Guyana, I feel like homie took a lot of slack for hip hop.
Yeah.
You know
I remember because like during that times, niggas were like rocking Cavellas like it's nice.
Yeah. Those NSJC, bro.
With those
Supras.
These niggas were too much in it, bro. Like that nigga literally like
give
the car.
Kulubone a fucking shout out.
Give that nigga a shout out.
Give Kulubone, you know.
Man's paying attention in it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So,
but then
so to go back to the story, so from painting, I moved around a lot, right? So I moved from Guyana, went to Pretoria in 2003, the end of 2003. So basically 2004, I started in new school, Northridge Primary.
Yeah.
And then in 2007, I went to Nelspruit Primary. And then grade 8, I went to Lowfield High. Grade 11, I came back to the hood, Guyana. That's when I went to JHS.
Oh yeah, Guyana.
Yeah, and then after that, your boy went through for like some expedition in Johannesburg. It was just too crazy. But yeah,
that was after high school.
Yeah, after high school, went to Josie and I filmed there. And like that's the story in terms of like movement, but like the passion really stems from that one particular incident with a computer. So after that, right, I had the privilege of like being on the internet around grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, right?
Yeah.
You had to go to like do research and shit like that. You have to have like maybe 3 references, 4 references, and then you use the encyclopedia of Bonte. What?
Hey,
that one.
What is that word, bro? I need you to say that word.
The encyclopedia of Botanica. What? That shit was on all the library pieces, so you had to like go to library and shit, and that's where you're like, alright, sharp.
Yeah.
So when you
I remember like an internet encyclopedia. I don't know.
Like you could search a word in car.
In car.
Yeah.
I don't do that to myself. But I don't know. That got whacked. I don't know.
My dad told me that. Yeah.
So ever since that stage, dog, I was like, okay, PCs are fun first of all, right?
Yeah.
Play games and shit. You use the internet, you find information. But then in grade 9, I think that was the stepping stone, right?
Yeah.
So this brew named Reggie, right, came into Lowfield High, came from like Limpopo, right? Mm-hmm. This man's surname is like after mine, like in terms of alphabetical order.
Yeah.
So he sat next to me like practically every single subject, besides the ones we chose for ourselves. Mm-hmm. Get to know man's a bit, tells me he's a rapper and shit like that. Alright, so this nigga was sampling, right, using Virtual DJ 4, right? So Virtual DJ 4, right, in the playlist track you have 2 tracks, but in the sampler I think you have 12. Then he would take he would take like instrumentals, right, the beginning parts, and he would chop them, he would chop the end, he would chop the drum loops, he would chop the breakdown, like he would literally chop different songs, right, and then he would like play a track on BPM, like let's say it's 45, then he would mute it, so that all the samplers have the same BPM. Grade 9, this is 2010.
This is
right?
2010.
Yeah, it's 2010. So I met this brew while he was doing this shit. I don't know when he started this shit, right? but he's like doing this shit regular, like yeah. Then I remember the period, I remember the day, we in Afrikaans, right?
Yeah.
This woman, I don't know, I forget her surname, but she was part of the Leo club. She was head of the Leo club in Lowveld High. We're in her class in Afrikaans, and men's.
Where is Lowveld in Nelspruit, bro?
It's in West Acres. I think it's in West Acres. Yeah, it's in West Acres.
Do you still like holla like people that are like like high school people? Maybe?
Shout out to Felicia.
Who's that?
Who's that?
That's the only friend I still have from like like Nelspruit. That's the only.
So like where does like with like Austine, right? Where do you like link up with where does like where do you Austine like link up with the homie?
Before he says it, I linked up with Austine the last performance I had as a dancer in Guyana.
Oh, right. I feel like we'll get to
so him and his boy had event, right?
Yeah.
You had young stunners. Yeah, it was young
don't know
stunners.
about that.
Yeah.
Why ass, bro? Like we literally one of the first groups to be like throwing parties, back home before.
They had
in Guyana.
Yeah, they booked Oasis Lodge. They booked Oasis Lodge.
Like we used to do like this party
in town.
In town, way back when like your ex was even doing it. So it was a thing of okay, cool. We know a lot of kids are exposed like back home.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are trying to have fun in it.
Yeah.
But then no one is like literally doing that for us.
Yeah.
We like literally the first like you know kids to just like take control and start making like plans for ourselves. Just like start making parties. I remember it was like who's those Akela.
Yeah,
Skull Mafia did that party.
Is that Skull Mafia?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he was head of.
Head of
even
Skull
with
Mafia.
Dion and everyone, they did this other party at White Park, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the
second
following
party.
week, it was.
Yeah.
And then the following week, we did Oasis. That's when months, dog. Like that's when like a lot of like these youngies, the Serafinas in it. That's when like they started like paying attention. Dog, I started being cool, like a lot of people started paying attention to like, okay, how we moving, okay, my nigga, from like my nigga to like, okay, these niggas, like this blues, literally just, you know, coming alive with the vibes or like just like putting out.
I feel like the time also, like the time in, I think in South Africa, mostly, in terms of like just young people being exposed to hip hop in a very engaging way. Like they can also engage in hip hop, like because I feel like we've had rappers, you know what I mean? Like I mean, I come from a different. We come from the same generation, right? I would say. You know?
I think I'm a bridge.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean?
I'm that new.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
new.
Nah, I'm definitely more of your side than his. Like, in terms of like age
Real.
gap.
Is he new like that?
Like, bruv, like I've like with me, clothes.
Yeah.
Like I hate shopping at the malls. You never more catch man sleeping at the mall. Never. Man don't play
the only
there.
time man steps in is for groceries.
Bro, all sleeping there. But then like there was this other time I was going through like this other phase. I remember I was like in grade 8.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone was like, okay, you had a lot of cool like dudes back home.
Yeah.
So with that, these niggas were like cool for like, you know, a period of time. So I was like, to myself, like, okay, why is this niggas like not maintaining, like, how is this niggas not like staying relevant for the longest time? Because like I didn't want that for myself, you feel me? So I always find out, this Bruce cool was like, he has the latest sneakers. That's like your Cavellas. Maybe you guys like your latest like gear in it. When that shit is like out of the market, you too, you're out of the market. You feel me? Type shit. So like with that, I literally started buying clothes from like your Makulas. I started like working on like my image and shit. Like I started.
Is he allowed to say that, Nicole, man? Is he allowed to say Makula?
Makula. You're Indian Bruce, you know, like this Indian Bruce, like that literally.
My friend.
I feel like that's culture, you know what I mean? Like,
so like,
but they call us my friend. They're my friend because they give us what we want.
It's like a 50-50 thing. So like, from them, started like buying these slumbers from these brews.
And it's still in Guyana, bro.
Bro, like I've been in Guyana my whole life. But then now I have kids that gonna like hit me up on a regular telling me, bro, like we can't even believe you Tsonga.
Why is that? Dope chat. Why do you think people don't feel like you're Tsonga, bro?
Cause it's like with me, I don't. how can I put this, bro?
Do you think it's because you're light skinned?
No. I'm beautiful in it. I know man's too cute.
Do you think that's why though? Do you think?
Nah, the thing is, with me looking like this,
I want you to address like this, because when people say that to you, do you like see it as like in a way they trying to attach you to a stereotype and they can't?
Like, I feel like I'm interesting. That's why. As fuck.
So you're nuanced. There's more to you than just
no. I said that with me, it's always okay what you see and then you engage, and it's always the opposite. By the time you engage, okay, maybe like by the time you talk to me, all you think about is like fashion, whatever. If like there's my name in it, but then like now I come through with like music, I come through with like the streets, I come through with like Instagram, fashion, everything in it. So like it's always like different chats compared to like what people like have in mind. So like that's why like I'm real life shit. You have your Instagram.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like obviously you're a real person and you're doing you. Like I don't think mostly like everybody when people start doing things they attach themselves to a certain identity based on culture. And, unless if that's what people do, like if you decide that's what you literally want to do. But then especially with the question of like if you're a dope person, bro. You know what I mean? And you know you're dope, and then like somebody comes to you and it's like, yo, bro, I don't even believe you're Tsonga. Politically so
Can I answer in a political way?
Yeah.
Right. I feel that the stigma that has came from the propaganda of Gazankulu, right? When I say Gazankulu, I'm referring Gaza, not Gazankulu. I'm correcting myself. Gaza is Soshangani's kingdom, right? So the propaganda that came, right, from the Zulu nation, right, the propaganda that came from the Zulu nation saying that, Soshangani left us in the Guni tribe, right, Guni, right, the Zulu tribe, to go and be a Tsonga. That's why people say, you doing something good. How are you a Tsonga person? Because they
associate being Tsonga with being exiled.
As Shangan, as being exiled.
Like an exile,
Yeah, so from there, I feel like if you're an exile, you're supposed to put your head down and you're supposed to have shame. And so when people address us, dog, me, I'm part of my culture.
So it's dope,
it doesn't have that thing where like, why aren't you ashamed? No, we don't have that. No, we're not.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a creative, but then like I'm Tsonga. You feel me? You're also dope in it, maybe you're Zulu. But so when you Zulu, me I'm Tsonga, and then like us being creative, like it has nothing to do with like our language or whatever. No. So like it's
or culture, it has nothing to do with the tribe that you come from. You're just dope, you're just dope person.
It's always like just. Well, to me, like now I'm used to it, but then like it's never like too deep. Like it's never that deep on my side. Whenever okay, they come up with those chairs and say Tsonga or whatever. No. It's shit.
And you shouldn't though, bro. I feel like that's like usually. That's another chat. Also, one day I would really want to have like just an entire episode on that now, because I feel like there is like especially being Venda and being Tsonga. Being Pedi, how Pedis once they come here have to be kind of like associated or like and like become Tswana in a way, you know what I mean?
Dog.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, like I think like northern, I feel like northern tribes really need like they need more of you guys to be dope.
Yeah, we need more stories in it, bro.
Exactly. That's and I feel like that's what we're doing here, bro.
That's literally what we're doing here.
Let's talk. This is a dope segue actually into the next chat. A tribe called Gaza. Who wants to lead that story?
Let me do that.
Yeah.
So like it started with like okay, when we came this side, Joburg, we used to like chill together, like all these Tsonga brews, and it's like we used to like just chill together, influence each other with like fashion, so it was always like that group of like Tsonga brews. In the block. So every time we hit
it's Tsonga dudes from Guyana or
like just Tsonga dudes.
I think like it was Tsonga dudes like. If I'm with you, whoever is Tsonga around me is my brew. So, but like, it was. I think the connect was from us Guyana dudes.
Because like as for coming from like Guyana, so like when we happened to like be this side and like okay, there was like a few brews that were like in it with the fashion. So that literally connected us because like we started going out together. And she was like, yo, Father Cho, Bongani, Bura, you know Bura.
Bura, yeah.
Like,
Bura my boy, Bura my nigga.
Who else?
Hey, shout out to Bongani also, bro.
Bro,
I have a message for Bongani, bro. If you still right now are not wearing clothes for money.
Bongani is like, no, Bongani is out here frustrating everyone, but then that man is a legend. Everyone,
I was
they're gonna catch up. They're gonna catch up.
Can I say
Trust me,
something
they're gonna catch up.
reference to Bongani, ne? The first time I saw you, first time I saw your little brother, first time y'all spat in front of me, first time I danced, Bongani was wearing that Kendrick Lamar leather shirt. Boy, everyone stood and like looked at him and it was like,
Bongani is being about the culture.
No way.
Coming from that,
I don't know, bro. If you see this shit, if he's still not wearing clothes for money, I don't know, bro. I think that boy should be like getting dressed.
The vision, bro.
Yeah,
it's
like,
too much
you know
with
what
the
I mean?
vision.
Yeah.
So with that, man started like chilling together. We started like hitting the club, Banista Hotel. You remember? Okay, and then from
Banista in Great Day.
So from there, it was like, okay, that group of like Tsonga brews, every time we like go out. So like with that, okay, we had like, you know, that circle and then everything like happening like, you know, inside.
Yeah.
So with me, I just didn't like, I didn't want like, you know, to pull up with my niggas just to like stand out or just to like make people
just be those niggas.
No. I wanted to like
No.
At the end of the day, I needed me to pull up so that like, you know, just people pay attention, like type shit. So I started having chats with like, you know, different niggas in it. And then from there, every time we used to like take a lot of like different stuff.
Bro, you need a refill, bro.
Yeah, we need that shit.
Yo.
Boy.
Can we get a refill?
Let's get witchyalls. We're trying to get witchyalls.
So like, down with the refill.
Yeah.
Back on.
We had
Back on snaps, bro. Yeah.
From there, we've been like, okay, taking snaps, and like we see everyone just going crazy every time we upload these pictures and like videos on the grams. You see, just like everyone is showing love. You guys are cool. You guys, wow, you guys. So with that, it was like up to us to okay, how do we use this to like our own advantage? You feel me? That's where I started having chats with like, you know, your father Trill, you're like Musa. So I started like what was that picture? You're trying to call Gaza. What picture was it?
You guys, it was you, it was Father Trill, it was on that mirror.
Who's Father Trill, bro?
Tamba.
From Congo. Yeah, from Congo. Yeah.
It's also like
he was a worker at Fresh Out Shop in Bram, right?
Yeah.
So this man's right for the Trill. Dog, I'm in Great Dane, right?
Yeah.
These niggas are supposed to pull up. These niggas are supposed to pull up. Like, I'm literally in Great Dane. I'm in the club waiting for these niggas. These niggas are taking snaps, right? And they post them on Instagram, right? Because this niggas outside the
hashtag Chauke.
Then I was like, right, after that, I'm like, hey, this shit is dope. But like, I was like, hey, yo, can I use that shit? Then they come to a club and I tell them like the whole shit is
like exchanging ideas and
like,
also like, you know,
cause
make this shit work. Cause like
for me, sorry to cut you off. For me, right, it was when I realized like I had conversations with Father Trill, right? When I was still selling beats in 2017, right? To Solid T, right? And then the guy Solid would visit was Father Trill's friend's roommate. So the two people like I'm in connection with now, right? We're in connection with the people as I was actually talking to.
Yeah.
The roommate, right, was a rapper. The other one, right, was a videographer. And then one is a link to Solid T, one is a link to Father Trill. And I met this brew, right, the roommate that is a rapper. And then I met the videographer. Then I met the other two brews and it like linked. I met Solid a bit like earlier on. But like the way the thing like moved is like I met those niggas, then after that, it was only able, like, after I met those other niggas to be able to start thinking that way.
Yeah.
Because the way Johannesburg is, right, if you're not in access to a certain level of knowledge.
Wait. Going back to Tribe Called Gaza.
Oh, yeah, I'm deviating.
Josie politics. I was in there, bro. Like, I was like, shit, dog. I'm about to find out about Josie politics.
There's just a lot of things happening today,
but I think
Josie
you can sum up that
politics.
story. No, sum it up.
So like from like, okay, that whole caption, a Tribe Called Gaza, to like, okay, now niggas. You know, there's us, and then there's like the tribe, right?
Yeah.
So what if like it's like anyone can like literally shine in it like whenever, wherever.
So I can be Tribe Called Gaza.
You can be that. Yeah. Since now we literally like started this blueprint like in it. You feel me? And like kids are like literally trying to have like conversations with us.
Really, are they jumping onto it? Like Tribe Called
Gaza. Like I exchange ideas with kids on a regular, especially on Instagram. Just check just search Gaza on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like dog, we made it cool for like Tsonga people to engage in Instagram.
Yeah.
And like just show off your culture and just like being creative and like doing your shunners at the same time just putting it out there with okay cool. I'm also that person that you think would say, we don't know a lot of things.
I'm different, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm Tsonga,
And I'm Tsonga. So now with us back home, we watch a lot of TV. Like kids back home, they watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
They engage a lot with like, on their cell phones and wow. Because why? Everything's like far. You see, everything's like far. So like, the only thing that's like close to us, the culture's like close by like,
social media and
social media. Wow. So with like a Tribe Called Gaza, it was just like us trying to create that bridge. You feel me? That bridge. After like I literally trying to like okay we started like with what?
Wait. Before we go there, let me
we wanted to normalize the culture.
I wanna say this right on top of what you said, right? I wanna say my explanation because mine was a bit different into the inception, right? So when I left X-Clips and I left home and
bro, your waves are dope, by the way. Like, your waves are like
this bro is a superstar.
Yeah, like those. I don't know, but Nicole.
Shout out to my bar, bro.
I getting the waves.
The way.
Bro, this homie said he wears a durag for a whole month, man.
Imagine.
That's a lot. Every single time I sleep, dog.
It's like extreme sports, isn't it?
Bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. Look at the clothes. It's even 100 degrees in it, but look at mine. Crazy. The things we do.
Yeah, I feel it. But back to Tribe Called Gaza. Yeah, your perception of it. Yeah.
I had the last time I saw him, right, I had a work performance because the playlist I had, right, didn't include the tracks that we finally committed to in terms of choreography. So this who was performing on that day, it was me, TM, right, and Kevin Mavikan. Right?
Is this back Kanyisa's situation?
This is 2013.
Where in Kanyisa?
No. This is in Oasis Lodge in town.
At your party.
This is their party. This is the last time I'm in Guyana performing, doing anything that's for the
Mine was a dancer.
Tech flow.
This tech flow. So I come through
the era.
The era.
Yeah.
So I come through to Johannesburg, right? And the first thing I'm introduced to, right? I meet this guy called Davenport, right? This man meets me in the library. I'm making beats, dog, in the library because I really don't fucks with like like if I don't have free time, dog. Honestly, to be straight, I don't have free time because all my time goes to creativity because that is what I do with
we
my
appreciate
free time.
HiI'mCaleb for being here right now because HiI'mCaleb does not have any free time and we sometimes got lucky enough to have his time. We appreciate that a lot.
So after 2014, right, this man's introduced me to like the basic system of Johannesburg. So we went to this thing. It was a games night. It was on Thursdays and it was hosted by these other guys that made financial monopoly, right? But then in terms of like South African education and how you can move along the financial ladder.
Yeah.
So that was the monopoly, and so they would make the game nights, right, to promote the game, right? Then
Monopoly?
Their game, their board game, right?
Oh, yeah.
In terms of the cultural appreciation of it, right? So you had like with DJ Capital, you had the repertoires, you had like a lot of upcoming rappers, right? That in their time, right, they were like, they were going, they were at it, right?
You know, it's crazy, like, you know, when I went to like first year at Viz, right?
Yeah.
Like, I saw the repertoires, like, what's this, like,
that nigga, like, what is they braided?
I don't know, there was the Thundercats.
Oh, the pink.
There were Thundercats, right?
Yeah.
There were Thundercats, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, there were Thundercats,
Was it Thundercats, like those, the young dudes, I was like silly buggers, because I used to see those niggas on TV when I was in the Then I went to, I was at Viz, like, first year. There was like a silly buggers party, and like, you know, I just saw those homies partying there. That was pretty. I think mostly for like northern people, right, is that we become very sensationalized by what we see on TV, and we in a way it kind of makes you feel like, you know, maybe you are not that super being.
That superstar.
You know what I mean? Like, not even a superstar, but like just a super being, bro. You know what I mean? Like the confidence that we need in order for us to achieve what we are supposed to be as creatives, you know, kind of like is mimicked by that. We kind of always feel like, because we are from that side and there's no cameras showing what's happening that side, everything that we see on TV is kind of like
bigger,
you know what I mean? And then you come to Joburg and then you're there and you're like, that homie's there also, bro.
So
like there he is, right there.
Blueprint.
You know what I mean? And I feel
And so like with like the kids, now that we happened, they know it's okay, cool. If I engage in this type of lifestyle or like whatever, or this culture, man can be in it. Like I can literally like fuck shit up. Because like I see my niggas from back home like, just
doing
fucking
that
shit up in the city. You feel me? So like with us, it's just like we like we close like we with the kids.
I think also it's like we were a bit innovative in our style. Like in
We're all
personal
different,
terms, like in personal terms, like I find that okay, with a lot of what Austine has done in music, a lot of people haven't heard it, right? But I won't lie, man.
So when are we getting music?
It's coming through on the low. Let me not even handle the dates.
But anyways, you tell me, man, I used to bullshit his music, like when he say I rap.
Was he whack?
No, I never gave you beats. You know that. If I don't find you, I won't give you beats. But like, I'll still party with Austine, but I'll never give you beats.
Who you give beats before me?
Beats before you.
Bling.
Bling has gang beats. I just got tired of singing because like at a time before. But that was like when you used to talk about BBM.
Oh that was that BBM days.
Yeah, it was BBM.
Match beat.
Yeah, we used to talk about BBM.
Oh yeah.
Solid T.
Yeah.
Right. Shoe Mars Beats.
Yeah.
Bones. Oh, that's PMP. Who am I forgetting?
This gang.
If I forget you, then it means you bought a beat from me once and never came back. Because like you get one of those customers, but like.
Are you still making beats though?
Nah, I honestly haven't made a beat.
Because you were
like
supposed
since,
to.
like
I remember.
Somewhere last year, my G.
You came through and then like you had like a couple of artists in a WhatsApp group.
Oh yeah.
For a project,
that's still coming along. But I realized that the metamorphosis of the project isn't the music. It's
big
more
word. I don't know.
Come on, Meta Come alive. Metamorphosis.
So the metamorphosis of the project is for me it's in a much bigger scope, and I can only achieve that after I've made a few more projects. So I can build certain relationships that will allow me to get into certain places. So going back
to like you know giving me beats, bro.
No, going back to a tribe called Gaza, right? Okay. So this is me, right? I go into Josie, right? I'm gonna streamline this as fast as I can. So I go into Josie, right? The only brew I have is Nati. Shout outs to Nati, Nas. Check out Nas venues and photography.
Gorgeous boys in it.
Yeah, so this is the only real brew I have, right? In Josie. So he takes me to this party in Vits, right? And from there, I started seeing like people. Then I started seeing on Instagram and okay, sharp. Alright, I attended those Thursday games nights. with Duffel, I'm seeing the repertoires, I'm doing this first year.
Yeah.
Then second year, Duffel is like, boy, last year you slept on that Back to the City shit. Don't sleep on the shit again. So I enter my beat, I go in the hood, like, guys, if you're from Guyana and you voted for me, thank you so much. Because when I went to Back to the City, they're like, I was the most SMS
Also, everybody
person.
else.
SMS,
not Guyana people.
not vote online.
Yeah,
SMS.
Like everybody that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
SMS, guys.
Yeah.
SMS is like a lot.
Yeah.
So I was the most SMS person and online, right?
Yeah.
Sharp, I'm on top. I come out number 2. I'm 19 by the time, and I feel like I'm like personally, right?
Yeah.
And for those that don't understand me, I understand my confidence and I understand where my ego is, right? And I understand that my confidence doesn't come from my ego, but my pride in the work I do. So if I start something new, right, I lose all the pride I've had from music production and I gain a certain, so I can grow.
Yeah.
So that's how I am with like, that's how I'm able to like regenerate, because I know how to keep myself down or like keep myself in a timid place until I can grow.
Yeah.
So in Back to the City, I understood my mastering wasn't right. It wasn't correct. And after like coming second place without, for me, barely effort, right? For me, the beats I played were barely effort.
Why
But
you going like that?
I would never send the beats I made to like a rapper, but I would send them to a
A
producer.
lot of kids that are doing music, they always feel like that about like that.
Nah, it's cause like
you guys
I
never wanna share.
No, 'cause
bro.
Like music, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
bro.
have a project now. Like I don't feel like dropping
You feel,
it. Yeah,
I was
you know,
having
yeah.
chats with this bro, yeah,
Yeah.
literally last night about like him like dropping music, bro. Like
Yeah.
where was the last time? And I know
Yeah.
that fire shit on long,
Yeah.
chilling.
But like for me, I think
somewhere.
it's like
Yeah.
until it's the right time. So sharp, after Back to the City, I start selling beats and I start making money. So in 2016, I had a bridge between where I was actually in school and I was working like for other people and doing other shit on part time and selling beats on the road. And that's where I fell in love with the culture. Because I'll come back from campus, right? Campus ends like 4 for me, right? You bath by 6, you're done. You slip out, you go out of race, you go to your boys' pose, you guys like blow a bit, smoke a bit of weed,
Yeah.
and then you guys go out. You see celebrity rappers, this, that. These niggas are in their natural elements. If you've ever seen a rapper in front of you, like you are here, and you see him in a club, that's when you can tell like certain rappers only have the cadence. Certain rappers
Big word
only
again, bro. Like I don't know,
live
bro.
the lifestyle.
I don't know, dog.
Certain rappers.
I don't know, bro. I feel like this whole music is dropping, you know.
But it's true shit,
What's
like-
the thesaurus again? What's a thesaurus?
It's a bit-
What's
Metaphor.
Oh, synonyms and shit like that.
That word,
Yeah,
that
so-
one, that's you. Metaphor.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Niggas are articulate, and you know what I mean in describing their culture. You
So,
know, I
like,
love that. Yeah.
You could see rappers that, for instance, right? Rappers that rap about where they are from, but
Yeah.
they're not. You are from the hood. You're not hood, my nigga.
Yeah.
You can rap about that shit because your niggas did that shit. It's a relevant story. But then
I
there's
think I'm
other
hood as
rappers.
fuck, bro. Like I'm
But
like, you know
what?
what I mean? Yeah, I'm hood as fuck.
Nigga, you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's I know it.
I have some stab moves, you know. I have a stab
But
move.
then there's other niggas
Yeah.
that rap about the hood through stories, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's where you started seeing the difference, right? Then you start like going through your clubs,
Yeah.
right? 2016, I made Solid T, and that was the first time I really gigged.
Yeah.
Like booking at like your booth and whatnot, and you're DJing for an artist, and there's theater over there, there's DJ scene, there's, you know what I mean? And for me at first it was like, yo, these niggas are crazy, they big and whatnot. I had so much anxiety, I was like so pressured. And then by the third time I did it, right, and I talked to these bros, this nigga said, I wanna go piss, and you realize these niggas is just like me, bro.
Bro, we need to track what this
So,
one. Like
bro,
we're
yeah,
sipping right now, nah? And I feel like exactly,
Man's getting lost.
exactly, like, cause like,
Alright, let me come back to the story.
Yeah.
So with me having grown in, this is 2016, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I want to become from back to the city and making beats, I want to become a producer.
Yeah.
So there's this party, it was Bongani's birthday party, we went to Sude.
Bongani comes up again, bro.
Bro,
Shout
man's
out,
been in the scene.
That's why we have to mention.
Yeah.
Man's
have
been
to
in
be
the scene.
legendary.
Man's been in the
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
Been around.
Bongani's party, and then dog, we took this was the first time I took a like Uber bus or whatever it's called now. Dog, these niggas were in there, we were wilding, we were trapping, we got to this garage, we started the trap, we went into Banner's and then
that
dog,
night, where
I feel
everyone-
like
That night was
if you were there, you know.
crazy.
Yeah.
Then I yo.
The snaps, everyone more paraki.
Yo!
Oh shit, Paragi.
You know the brood.
I know Paragi.
Yeah.
Also somebody who I think, you know, culture-wise in Guyana took a lot of heat for y'all niggas to exist as you are right now.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple of Paragi. And this is like honestly like from like just an observatory like perspective, bro. You know what I mean? Like just looking at where Guyana comes from in terms of like hip hop culture, and I look at hip hop in a very deep way, bro. I look at hip hop in a very empowering way, empowering black boys or black girls to basically be themselves in the most ostentatious, you know, flamboyant,
big man's
big
words.
man.
Dog, you need a button. That's
Like,
called
like define
big
the
man's
word. You know, just people being able to like be themselves in the most flamboyant way that they can, bro. You know what I mean?
Did it again.
Yeah, nah. You know,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
like just, you know, being dope, bro. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, like it goes a lot with like self-esteem, bro. And like people like Woparagi, I see myself like from where I was in Guyana and my position of like being able to see that, feel like, yo, bro, this is somebody that has a lot of self-esteem, bro. You know what I mean? And you can like get a lot from that. You know what I mean? There's a lot like, and it goes back to even talking about Kulu, bro. You know what I mean? Like where you're like, this is somebody who has a lot of self-esteem, and that's what I think black children have been deprived of, based on like the disposition of like, you know, whatever you feel like your race has been attacked about, you know what I mean, in the past. All of those stories basically, I think, are meant to just show you that maybe you're not, you know what I mean, you're not
I want
there.
my people to
You're
like
not there, bro.
complain less,
Exactly,
bro.
you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, like self-esteem, bro, and like being able to mimic that, even like not even just copying what the dude is doing, but then mimic his self-esteem, like, you know, and you know, don't let the world.
I think it takes forever for like, you know, kids to like literally, you know, for me, I think like, okay, it took some time just to like, you know, start having those thoughts, or like start like, you know, just trying to picture myself in the game or whatever. So like I didn't even like think about like, you know, the dates or whatever, or could see when am I gonna blow up, or like when is this shit is gonna happen, or wow. Nah. So with that, not knowing good, so okay, when is it gonna happen? With a tribe called Gaza, bro, we just wanted to create our own culture in it. You feel me? If the game is taking forever, let's create our own game. You feel me? Literally. So
let's do it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Let's do it ourselves. Let's have a camera on and have chats.
Yo, niggas like King Munada, bro. Man's like living soft life, like handling like literally in Limpopo, just handling that market in Limpopo. Before he ever like the whole fucking game, but then man's like literally living a super comfortable life because of like, you know, just like the whole crowd that's like back home, like everyone just like that's able to like relate to your shit. Like, dog, the market back home is just crazy. It's like super crazy.
It's like the first time
we can create a game. It's like it's even possible for us to create a game with like the market we have back home. You see, so with Gaza to the world, with that market, bro, like yo. They can't afford us. They can't.
Now, right?
Can I finish? Can I finish? I know I deviated, right. So sharp. So from 2014, 15, 16, right? I was very silent in terms of social media because I'm a very private person. It might not seem like it, but I actually curate content for my social media. If you're on social media and you think I'm way, no, I'm not. I'm at pause, you guys. Me, I curate. Alright, sharp. Now you carve that. So when these niggas came along, these was their first years, right? And I was on some, I need to make money because I felt like I was in Josie for a while and I was like, yo, I need to make money. So by the time they came through, right, I had the hustling mentality. I want to get this and get that. And somehow, like, it just fit. Like, dog, after that Bongani party and then knowing everyone, like, individually, I used to tell me a lot, what chance? And then they just and you know, that was the shit, like, that really connected us in the terms that I love for guy chance. Yeah.
But isn't that what it is, though?
Yeah, it was like, dog, no, it's like literally like,
but I actually
my chance. My chance, my millions.
No, I felt like
Joe the chancellor, but then like you might chancellor Mulonga make a call on a da. So like literally what I mean I know, and then like we literally like the same minute, same situation in it. So like I not wanted to chance.
And about the chancellor,
same.
But I think the real phase was that 2019 phase, boy. Like where I felt like everyone has turmoils and like personal issues and whatnot. But then there was this phase where you could see niggas doing shit only because if you doing shit, you can like, okay, someone would tell me I got styled by Austine, and I wouldn't say shit, I'll just smile.
Austine styled the nigga though.
Bro, I style brews on the I style niggas on the low.
Yeah.
Especially like a lot of cats, bro. A lot of cats.
Don't say them because you know
yeah.
But like that's how like
that's why I'm interested. You get to find out more shit about
it.
That's how I knew nigga was on the ground. Like you hear not from him, but people you go to. I know this brew. I know this brew. I know. And you're just like, alright, sharp. Then when he posted that story, I'm like, yo, dog. Between the chats I've had with Temba, I've had with you.
What's Temba? Temba
is the
Father Chill. Father Chill.
And
I remember that day in Great Dane, right? Me and Temba had a little bit of an argument. I moved past that. And then it's like, these niggas see it. Like, for the first time, niggas that I've never really been homies with see what I'm trying to do and they doing what I'm trying to do. It wasn't a factor of they see it but they doing. The point I'm trying to make is like the niggas that really started Tribe Called Gaza were doing. It wasn't a matter of talking, it was a matter of I see you doing, I see you doing. If we are one thing, it's a one bigger movement that's doing.
And with that movement, bruv, you can share your light, you can share your light, wow. You see, like we can like literally put like brews on, like we can create like a bridge where like, okay, if like we have like people that are like, paying attention to like what's happening back home, if they want that nunu, if they want to cover who's like, who's the hottest boy that's doing the most, dog, they can come to the Tribe Called Gaza.
Bro, like
and we'll give them that.
I'm so excited about this interview, right? Like I'm so because I had like a whole lot of boring questions for you guys. You know what I mean? Like what is your growth? What is your growth? You know what I mean? Like where are we seeing this shit in 5 years? You know what I mean? But I feel like you guys like just chatted this entire situation and like kind of like filled in the color, right?
Yeah.
I want to know though, like in terms of culture-wise, right? And in terms of you as a rapper, mostly actually. And this is like directly to you. As a rapper, what do you call it, bro? Do you know that movie, The Golden Compass?
What is it about?
It's like, you ever watched The Golden Compass? Yeah, like it has like a demon, like, but then the demons is kind of like your spirit, like, and your spirit kind of like
it follows you, and if something happens to it.
Yeah, it follows. Yeah, if something happens to it, something happens to you. Like if you separate from your demon, then you're gonna like basically be.
So basically,
spirit-less.
hence the Golden Campus. So the campus.
No, the Golden Campus is supposed to like look for some. The dust, man. I don't know. You need to watch that movie. Yeah, like some dust thing. So what I'm talking about, like spirit animal. You know the chat, bro. Like what's your spirit animal?
So
but let me just you know what I mean. Okay. Put it in. What is within the culture of that? You said you guys picked a tribe called Gaza in order for it to be your totem. you know what I mean, what you guys are gonna run and what you guys are about, is the music also gonna follow that chat?
Yeah, definitely.
Why the jiggy nigga? Is that like why that's in Tsonga? Or
Yeah. Like, cause for me, right? What this nigga hated it. They'll outplay that single track every single time those Thursday therapies. Like, he's played once. It's like, it's not the mastered version. Yes,
but I also hated it. The first time I heard it, I hated it.
Thank you. You're the first dude.
But like, I knew, because the thing is, like,
first time I heard it, but then after I saw what, like, I was like, I know what this is doing now.
So
I see why it's important. You know what I mean?
Like for me, right, when you're saying about spirit animal, right?
Yeah.
It was the fact that I felt excluded in a place where I felt like was home. Mm-hmm. And now, how can you tell me so it's selective, Jani. Why it's selective in that area? Then you start like, okay, breaking it down.
I can relate to that actually,
And you're like, oh, okay, I see it, right? So when he said, like, why am I not jigging nigga? It's like,
you don't want to chill with the cool boys.
Yeah, but the thing is,
the
right?
Cool boys.
No,
but
cool. You name us cool. We're not cool because we think we're cool.
No,
you say, I think she's boy, and that's how the label thing
like
starts.
Screw, wow, to like you're jigging nigga.
Hey, sure. Soon as I find out about the basilo.